Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Thursday, October the 29th. Time is now 10:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's a trade that I am in. This yellow line up here, this is the beginning of an institutional zone, and I'm pretty sure you can't see this, but this is where the institution wanted to come and play right here. These are really big block numbers, 500, 600, as compared to earlier. We've been trading around 100 lots, or 100 contracts rather, 200. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the anomaly areas, because you'll get the trap traders in here. And here is a big time trap trader. This one is almost, I think, 900. Let me see if I can shrink that and bag that up some. That looked amazingly huge. Yep, look at that. 986, 830, and then you got these big numbers right here, 586. Okay, what you're looking for is the supply demand area. At this point, this yellow line was acting as resistance, as it was the beginning of the I zone line, and so now you need to kind of gauge which way it was going to go. So when all these orders started coming in here, this is actually an institution. They play both sides to kind of push it up. Push it up to get more people to get in long on that one. And with this number of buy contracts, it really just kind of bottomed. I mean, it didn't hit like they were expecting, but it still hit. So they came up here, got a few of the contracts out of there, but then we're starting to shoot down now. So I am in short 10 contracts of 46.67 right here on this on where the institution decided to want it to play. And now I'm just looking for a push down, probably back down here to the previous day high, is what this green line is right here. So they're at 46.22. I believe that's what that line is. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. So we've had a big push up all morning with a lot of volume coming in, pushing up on that. So I'm looking for a slowdown now. Well, as I just probably kind of scalp out of this one. I had a really successful trade on this bar right here this morning, and now I'm just kind of looking to scalp on out of this now. So we're at 46.67. Price now is 46.42. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull half them contracts off right there, and move my stop to break even. So that's half off, so that's about $1,300 on that order there. So now I'm going to move my stop to break even, and then I'm going to go back to my order flow charts and look for when the big guys really want to start getting out of there, out of that market. I'm gonna break even plus one tick. So 46.66. That's where my stop is now, and I will continue to tighten it up. That is, if we don't get a big shoot upwards on this market. But we're actually below the moving average, which is what I like now, and I'm looking for it to push on back down here to 46.22, and which I'll take another 3 contracts off there. So let me set that up as a working order at 46.22, and then I will leave the last 2 as a trailing stop, because because I'm already deep in profit on these markets here and just don't want to end up giving anything back. So okay, 46.22, that is my next profit target. Stop is set at 46.66, which is 1 tick below my entry price at 46.67. And now I'm just kind of watching. I'm looking for these big numbers, that's where the big guys want to play, and that's where I want to play, because you'll quickly see what direction they want to go in. They'll spike it up a little bit to fool people, to get them in. That was actually a really nice fool job right there. And then they'll bring it on down until they can start getting those stops pulled on up alpha there. So alright, we'll continue to push down. So if we get down to 46.22, I will move my stop right here onto the moving average at 46.50. So now I'm just gonna watch and see what way we want to go. So alright, I'll be back shortly and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so 3 more contracts off now at 46.22. Hit right there on the dot. I am moving my stop now to, actually I'm going to leave it a little bit tighter at 46.46. That's going to be my stop now. Entry price was 46.67. 46.46. And then I want to calculate just kind of how much move we have. 2 contracts. I think I'm going to turn this into a trailing stop. 10, 20, 30. No, it's still a little wide for me for a trailing stop. So okay, I'm gonna leave my stop right there at 46.46. And I want to see where this bar closes, and then I'll decide where I want to tighten it up from there. So we got 20 seconds left. I'll be back shortly, and I'll let you know what I'm doing. Okay, we still have a big push down, but I'm tightening my stop up even more. So my stop now is going to 46.30. 46.30. And that's another 13 ticks onto that trade there. So still short 2 contracts at 46.67. Stop is now at 46.30, which will secure 37 more ticks of profit. So this trade is working out to be really good, and I'm still watching for a imbalance to come back in. And if it does, chances are it will happen around one of the key areas, such as value area highs, any of the deviation line settlement. This down here was a I zone, I believe, at 45.61 at one time. 45.61. Yeah, that was an I zone at one time. On this line here, it was broken on that big push up this morning. So may get back to pushing in here, or we got the ice volume zone. So got a lot of key areas. Important thing is just kind of watch where the institutions want to come in and play, and it'll be pretty obvious just by the number of orders that actually come in. So but if it starts trickling up, that's why I always keep a real tight stop also. So see the buyer starting to come in a little bit. As you'll see, the cumulative delta, this number start going up now to turn green, just as expected. And watching the volume over here, they think a lot of this is just fair value right here. So in this area, so my stop is right here. Hang on one second. Okay, yeah, so a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of congestion starting to go up in this area here. So actually, I'm real happy with this trade, regardless of what happens from here on out. And this is getting more to be just to show you guys what I do exactly when I'm watching order flow. It's pretty basic. I'm looking for key areas, which is the institutional zones, which have become my all-time favorite as far as the apex indicators. That is with in respect to deviation levels also, and then utilizing volume to watch the continuation of it. But this let me know exactly where I need to get in at, give or take a few ticks. But this has been a very solid play. I'm still not seeing anything to tell me a turnaround is coming just yet, but I will always keep my stops tight, especially when I'm this deep in profit, and just so I don't give anything back. So again, I'm 2 contracts short at 46.67. Price now is 46.10, which has put me, it's right at $1,100, plus the other 2 or 3 grand that was secured from the other 8 contracts on that one there. So, all right, I'll be back shortly, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, we had a new bar form right here. Still got to push down. Still not seeing much. This area right here, we're starting to get a little build up, but that is right there on the value area high. So going to watch, tightening my stop up even more. I'm going to be coming 1 tick above this bar at 46.20. So that's another 10 ticks, secured a profit of 2 contracts short, 46.67, and continuing to watch as we continue to push down. Alright, be back shortly and with an update. Alright, we got some big orders starting to come in right here at 45.86. So I am now tightening my stop to 46.00. And looking to probably get stopped out here really quick. Watching these orders right here. This is a key area at 45.87, around 45.85. So it was lingering around here, settlement for a while, pushed down here, and this is where things starting to really build up. So possibly looking at a pullback, back up a little ways, and then maybe shoot back down again. I don't know, but whenever I start seeing stuff like this is where I tighten my stop up, pretty much on the current bar, and I'll continue to gauge it and see what direction we're going. And we still got a lot of selling volume coming in there. I mean, it's and this number continues to go big, but it's having a difficult time pushing down there. So there might be a lot of buyers stacked up. The institution might be ready to get on up out of their positions. Don't know, but that just tells me to tighten my stop up until I see something otherwise. So my stop now is at 46.00, so that's 67 ticks on these last 2 contracts, and I will continue to trail it down and see until we get stopped out. Alright, be back shortly. Alright, new bar formed. I'm tightening my stop a little bit more down here to 45.95. Let me show you what's going on. So we are really almost about at 100 tick profit there. So this was kind of a fake. That's why you tighten your stops, but you don't get it way too tight to where it may actually get you out. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Doesn't really too much matter though. But 45.67 will be the 100 tick stop. I mean the 100 tick drop on that one. I may possibly pull off another contract. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull off another contract at 100 ticks if we get back down there again at 45.67. I like 100 tick days. While they don't happen every day, they happen quite often with CL. Why it's a really cool asset to trade there. So, am I that right? Yep. Okay, so that is set there. So that was a false break. This area here. So well, we may come back up and test it again and see. but okay, there's 100 tick. All right, so I'm one contract left in at 46.67 now, and we are still pushing down. My stop now is at 46.00, so that's 67 ticks right here, and I'm going to, 45.95. Forgot to adjust that. Okay, so 45.95 is my stop now. Still looking at this push down. Still don't see much of anything to tell me it's a turnaround. But this area still may be an area of concern as far as a indecision. That looked like that was the institutions wanting to come in and play. They may be pulling some folks out again here. Looking at this lot of sell orders right here, but I'm not seeing any. Well, that looks like them might be stops right there. Hang on, I need to shrink this and see that bigger number. Yeah, those are possibly stops. Okay, we're getting into another area of concern right here. So, all right. So, anyhow, yeah, but I just keep my stops tight, and I'll just continue to drop below whatever the previous bar is. I'll get one tick above it and play in that area. So, all right, I'll be back shortly, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so we've just got back into this breached I zone level, and on my 30-minute charts, we are hitting the moving average. So, and then up here we're at the overbought area. So, and with the new bar, it's still kind of hard to see where volume is going to go if we're going to get a bounce off of this here. But with risk management, you keep your stops tight when you start seeing or start expecting an exhaustion, and then confirming it when you're starting to see an exhaustion also. And that's what I'm seeing over here on my flow charts. So you know, you got a bunch of different orders, the imbalance starting to come in here. There's another big one right here. So I think this is it. This one should be the turnaround right here. My stop is set up here at 45.95. And looking at that number, that's 500 right there. And then you got an influx of 2s and 3s right here. So yeah, I think the big guys are done. They're wanting to get out. And then this was a breached I zone, which was a strong level of supply and demand. Earlier today, actually, it had been holding for a little while. So, yeah, I'm thinking this is the area I want to get on out here. But with my one contract left in, I'm going to let my stop go ahead and get hit on this one, and just continue to trail it. And that's how you really play with the risk management. So it's been a nice run down all the way up here from 46.67 is where I got in up here on this bar, I believe it was, and then just kind of riding it down from this point out here. Check your 30-minute charts, see where things line up, and then watch your order flow charts, checking for exhaustion. So, all right, I'll be back with a final update, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, yep, here it is. I adjusted my stop to 45.88, just above this first conglomerate of the exhaustion. Excuse me, the exhaustion with the trade imbalances going on here. So big guys come and pick folks off here. Tighten my stop up here to 45.88 now, and pretty much expecting it to get hit here pretty shortly. Hope not, but just knowing how to use markets work, that's just kind of what I'm looking at. So, but again, they are the markets, so you just never really ever know. But these stories play out time and time again on a daily basis amongst all the assets that I trade. I know the indices for sure. I know the commodities for sure. I can't use these charts on currency, but I can use them on the futures, the sixes and stuff like that. But I don't really trade those, as these markets here give me more than enough profit to live pretty comfortably. So okay, I'm going to watch this and let you know when I get hit. All right, see you soon. Alright, final target was hit. The stop was hit at 45.88, and I am completely out of this market. So this was a really nice run. Video got a little long, but I wanted to break down every single aspect of when I was getting in and out of markets and why. So hopefully you guys understood that one. This is really based off of where these numbers lay, but ultimately this is the I zone, the yellow line up here, to the I zone, the yellow line down here, and the markets, the numbers, the order flow numbers, the block orders that actually come in, confirm that every single time of when things really start showing exhaustion and things like that. But ultimately, I always play off the my market profile charts and kind of show reasons I get in and get out. So alright, I'm out of this market. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I know I haven't been trading much here lately, but just really wanted to show you the powers of the institutional zones mixed in with order flow. So alright, I'll see you next video and have a good day.